The worst Gen Z double standards. Let's go.
Double standards. We've all experienced something in life that just wasn't fair. And there were probably some points in life where you got the more favorable outcome. And what a double standard is, it's a principle set in place that highly benefits one person and then leaves another.
Well, it's very simple what a double standard is. It's double standards. So for example, if you're expected to do this and they're expected to do something else, that's a double standard, even if it makes sense, which sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. Obviously there's a double standards between you and a 7-year-old when you're taking a test. Of course there's a different standard. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's simple, bro.
Person in the shitter. I wouldn't have gotten this video idea if it wasn't for Tommy NFG, so the link to his channel will be in the description. Whether you're at school, work, or in the dating game, there's a lot of shit that's gonna be unfair. Now we need to start with being short versus being tall. Now unfortunately you can't really do much about this.
Right, if you short, you gotta charisma max, bro. You know what charisma maxing is, bro? You gotta just be funny as fuck. You already funny, bro. Like, you're already funny because you short, bro. Nah, I'm taking the piss, bro. Now, but deadass, bro, the funniest people be short people. I ain't never met someone who's above 5'5" who's funny, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They all short as fuck. They be the funniest people, bro. It's because, like, imagine we in the jungle, yeah? Imagine we in the fucking trenches. Bro, this short motherfucker who weighs like 40 kilograms, this guy's gonna get eaten by the wolves so fast, bro. Like, you gotta have the big boys like me, like you, so we can save your ass, bro. And I'm taking the piss. I'm rage baiting, I swear, bro. Hey, short kings, bro.
I mean, there really are some motherfuckers out there that get height surgery, which is crazy. They'll get some metal rod inserted into their leg. Now, I'm not short myself, okay?
But to be honest with you, if you are 5'3" and you can go from 5'3" to 5'7", it's worth it.
But, you know, sometimes when you're short, some people will not take you serious. The amount of times people will clown you, give you a little head pat and be like, you're getting up there, buddy. Even like your family clowns you. Like, that's some shit your uncle would say to you at the function. But they're also making a bunch of products that, like, quote unquote, increase your height. I guess they just make you...
Bro, let me keep it a buck with you, yeah? If you are above the age of... If you have hit puberty, which is basically like... finished puberty, which is like 16, you're finished, bro. Anything above 16, like, you're not that 1 in 1,000 person. Trust me, you're not that 1 in 1,000 person. Oh, that basketball player who continued growing when they were fucking 25. They went from 5'11 to 6'3. Bro, like, you're not that guy, bro. They got something wrong with them. Like, that's not supposed to happen. You get what I'm saying? Don't buy supplements, because that's bullshit. Supplements, that shit. Bro, if you finished growing, you finished growing. That's your height, G. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Surgical intervention ain't the worst thing ever. Like, it ain't the worst thing ever. Braces is technically a form of surgical intervention. Like, surgical intervention isn't a bad thing. You can always have shoes on. Being short is a good thing. You can fit in places. Life isn't inconvenient. You don't have to duck down. And if you want to be taller, you wear taller shoes, bro. Like, being short is a good thing. As long as it's not below 5'5". I'm gonna keep it a buck. Below 5'5", it's a bit like, yeah, you short, so embrace it, bro. Embrace it.
Appear taller. Like, I found these height boosting shoes on Instagram, but I feel like if you wore shit like that, people are gonna clown you even more, because when it comes time to take your shoes off, you're suddenly gonna drop like 4 inches. But especially like those height boosting heels on TikTok.
It's like you take a fucking step down it's like you're walking down the stairs, bro. You just go from, hold on, I know how to animate this. That was really shit. Alright, let's play the video, man.
And plus, if you wear these, you're probably gonna trip in public, which is even more embarrassing. But when it comes to dating as a short guy, even if you are above the average height, which is like 5'9", 5'10", some people will still not accept that. Like, you gotta be as tall as the Green Giant or else it's over. You're done. Like, some people that are like, say, 5 feet tall are gonna say like, oh, I need somebody that's 6'4". Like, they're almost a whole 1.5 feet taller. But at the end of
nah, but the thing is, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest with you. Girls like this don't exist in real life. They don't. They don't exist in real life. These are the girls that exist online, bro. Like, the girls that you see on, oh, LA, bro. They don't know shit. If they think 6'3" is like 7'5". These girls they're delusional, bro. They're tapped. They don't know anything about height. They couldn't tell you the difference. You could tell them you're 6'3". They would know nothing better, bro. They're literally just hypes online. No girl cares, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And many of you are gonna be like, oh, it's copium. It's copium. It's not copium. Personality, grooming, health, all of that shit matters so much more, bro. Like, if you average, or like around average, 2 inches below average, so if you're above 5'7", bro, like, height ain't even like, you can't say you're disadvantaged. You can't say it's over. Like if you below 5'5", it's you gotta embrace it, bro. You gotta find some way to make that cool. You get what I'm saying? Because I can't lie, it's not looking good, my G. But like above that, you're calm, bro. Max everything else, and you're gonna get the same amount of nani, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Of the day, I get it though, you know, people have their preferences, but me personally, that just wouldn't work for me. I just don't see the vision here. Like, I'd have to look way down at them every time I gotta talk to them. And this also happens to girls that are taller too, same type of thing. But when you're tall, motherfuckers act like you're an NBA prospect and you just gotta get ready to be drafted, because if you don't, it's just wasted potential. The NBA is calling your name, especially if you're over 6 feet. People are gonna expect you to play basketball. But next we gotta talk about being ugly versus being pretty. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of double standards that take place here. Like, if you're a more attractive person, people are going to treat you a lot better, you know, especially when it comes to shooting that first shot or flirting or whatever. I'm just going to make an example hypothetical. I'm not saying everybody does this, okay? But if I...
Nah, it's true, it's true. If you good looking, like, you gotta take less steps, it takes less time. Like, there's stages to, like, a relationship, yeah? First of all, it's finding about each other. Second thing is getting comfortable. Third thing is going out or like getting more intimate. Bro, the second step can literally be speed round if you're good looking. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're already comfortable with you. You're a good looking person. They already want. You get what I'm saying? But if you like not as good looking, not chopped. If you're chopped, it's over. You're never getting through the first stage. But if you're like not the best looking guy, it's gonna take a lot longer, bro. You get what I'm saying? And that's the truth, bro. And you gotta be objective with how good you looking you are and shit, like. Some people be lying to themselves. Don't lie to yourself, G. Max it out, max it out. Anybody can be a 7. Anybody. I don't care. As long as you don't have a literal facial deformity. If you take care of your health. If you fix your teeth. If you get rid of eye bags. Like, do the natural thing. Start sleeping better. Eating better. Bro, like, you will be a 7. No one can not be a 7. Being an 8 and 9. Assuming 9 is achievable. Many, like, people don't even give that. I'm rambling on. Play the video.
Guy hits on a girl and she sees him as a 10 out of 10, vice versa, it's fine. But if you go up to her and she sees you as ugly, oh, she's calling the cops now, bro. It's over. And sometimes craziest part is some motherfuckers will film you, people will flame you in the group chats. I don't know, maybe that's just like a on the internet thing, because that's just what seems to go viral. People are just stretching the truth, saying they got harassed at the gym or some shit, even though bro just asked if you were using a machine. And there were actually people in the comment section that said, oh my god, this is harassment, unbelievable. That's why I'm a little bit nervous to approach people. You don't know what kind of person you're gonna have to deal with. Most people are nice and down to earth though. You're occasionally gonna meet some crazy people though. But another place where pretty people seem to thrive is Instagram or TikTok. Like, some girls and guys like do some videos where like...
Instagram for sure, bro. As someone who's doing social media, other platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, they're much less focused on looks. TikTok more so, TikTok less so. Like, YouTube Shorts is like, you can be an ugly motherfucker. Doesn't matter. But Instagram especially, if you look good, you're gonna make it far. TikTok, you're getting there. TikTok's also like up there, bro. Like, looks really do matter, especially if you're being an influencer, even subconsciously, bro. Like, there's no ugly famous. Actually, there is. I'm not gonna mention names, so but I take it back.
I don't know, a girl will do some TikTok dance, and then a guy will do like some cringy ass thirst trap video. And then a month later, he's a social media sensation. He's getting brand deals. He got millions of followers just because so many people find him attractive. But if a dude that people think is ugly is doing the same shit, nah, it's over. Say goodbye to your digital footprint too. Now you are on camera, swinging your goddamn feet in the air in max resolution. Say goodbye to any job you wanted in the future, bro. It's gone. Now we gotta talk about being the oldest sibling. Alright, listen, if you're the oldest sibling, you are getting reprimanded to hell, bro. Your parents are not letting anything slide. You're their first kid, so they're gonna make sure that everything goes right and that you're a fucking doctor that went to Harvard. You live in a nice suburban home with a family of 4 and a white picket.
I see that. Especially in like, yeah, it's true. Not really, man. Not really. I never understood people who were like, oh, kids and having siblings and, oh, you have to have different responsibilities and it's so easy for this one and harder. I don't really see that, bro. I don't really see that. I don't know if that's just me personally. Let me know in the comments, bro. Is there like really a hierarchy, bro? I never really.
Fence. They want everything to be perfect. That was a bit of an over exaggeration, but you get it. Me and my brother were twins, so we were born on the same day, and we didn't have any younger sibling. We were both raised at the same time, and yeah, our parents.
Having a twin, would that be lit? Can't lie, it is kind of lit, bro. Having a twin. If you're not identical, if it's identical, it's a bit like. It's a bit weird, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's a bit like, what the fuck is it? What? I need to kill you, bro. I need to get rid of your ass, bro. It can only be one of us. It can't be two. But like, if you're not identical, that's kind of hard, bro. Like, fuck. I know a couple identical twins, bro. It's kind of cool because they're so close, and they're like, they don't think it's awkward. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think they would find it awkward. It's just weird, bro. It's weird.
Were kind of overprotective.
Like, my life would be so different if I had a twin or a triplet, bro. That would be crazy.
Sometimes. Like, I would always have to leave sleepovers early. I couldn't stay at my friend's house to sleep over until I was in like 6th grade. So I have some friends that are the oldest in their family, and then I have some friends that are the youngest. And the people that have told me they're the youngest sibling, a lot of times they tell me parents are like super laid back with them and they really don't care what they do. Because as the oldest, I couldn't even do anything on my own. Now that I've entered adulthood like a few years ago, I can pretty much do whatever the hell I want now.
My God, that is actually facts, though. That is so facts. Like, the older your parents get, the more relaxed they are. The more they're like, they give up on this shit. You get what I'm saying? They're like, fuck this, bro. I give up, bro. Like, genuinely, I do notice that a lot, bro. Like, your parents are really strict in the beginning, then they sort of like loosen up. That's every parent, though, isn't it? Like, fucking hell, I know so many stories about that, and people I know that like experience the same shit. And also, what was I finna say, man? Fuck, I played the video, I'll try to remember.
So it does get better when you get older, but some parents are too much of a helicopter parent. They don't know how to let go. You know, because the oldest for them is like a fucking trial run. They don't really know exactly what they're doing yet. They kind of just have to figure it out as they go. So of course, that's why they're going to be like more overprotective. And sometimes they will favor the youngest child. Don't let them do anything. Like say the youngest
Oh yeah,
child.
bro. If you find someone who's cool or like popular, I promise you, especially before the age of 16, I promise you they have an older brother. I promise you they have an older sibling, especially a brother. Like, I'm talking about guys right now, but like girls, I'd imagine they have an older sibling. I've noticed that so often. If you're cool or popular, you have an older sibling. You know why? You have the cool clothes, you have the guy giving you the shit, you have the guy who can drive you around, you have a brother who's buying you stuff. Like, bro, you get what I'm saying? Like, having an older brother and you have that humor, that grown up humor, you're cool. Bro, like, I've noticed that so much, bro. Like, if you don't have an older brother, you low-key already starting with like a downside, you get what I'm saying?
Smashes a plate or something. Oh, he's just a little rambunctious. But if the oldest kid had the urge to just fucking throw a plate on the ground, he's grounded, he's losing his Xbox, he's losing his phone. Now he's locked up in solitary confinement.
Oh my God, losing your phone, the fucking console. Oh my days, those days, bro. Nothing could bring a tear to my eye faster than fucking World War III and my mom taking my PlayStation away, gang. Like, fuck, bro. Genuinely, bro. Like, I think that's the last time I cried. When I was a little youth, and my mom took my fucking PlayStation over some dumb shit, bro. Like, genuine tears coming out of my eyes, bro. Pain, physical pain. I felt withdrawals, bro. I was tweaking. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, bro. I never really even had a PlayStation, to be honest. It was only my phone. I was on some broke shit. You know that one kid who's too broke for like a PC, or like not even broke, but just doesn't have a PC for some reason and isn't really into consoles. I was that kid, bro. I was playing fucking little mobile games with my shit Android, bro. Yeah, strict parents, man. Strict parents.
Youngest kid, nothing happened to him. He left that situation scot-free. I don't know if any of you can relate to that, but those are just experiences I've heard from people having a younger sibling. Okay, now we gotta talk about being fat versus being skinny. My experience of being fat in elementary school, people just absolutely cooked me. And I was just getting roasted like no tomorrow.
Bro, if you fat or short, you gotta be funny, gang. You gotta be funny or it's cooked. It's over for you, bro. If you fat or short, you gotta be funny, bro. Cause I can't lie, feed him to the lions, gang. Like, I can't know what the fuck we want with you, bro. You holding us back, gang. Like, you just eating for no reason, bro. Like, you need to be funny. You need to entertain. You need to be a jester, bro. Fuck, bro. Why am I being so mean, bro? I'm obviously rage baiting. I'm trying to engagement farm, bro.
And I mean, I was kind of asking for it. You know, my diet was horrible. Like, I was eating Oreo cakesters almost on a daily basis. And every snack I saw in the aisle that was either sweets or just junk food in general, I would want to put that shit in the cart. We would be leaving with like $300 grocery store orders because of my fat ass. Half the damn cost was due to my snacks. So I would just look at an item and be like, please, can we get this? Please, can we get this? My parents tried to instill healthy eating habits in me, but it just didn't work. As a result, I went to school and I just got cooked. That's what happened. But I feel like nowadays, when there's somebody who's a girl that's fat, that's getting made fun of, a bunch of people like,
I'ma keep it a buck, bro. Like, I know people are gonna be like, oh my god, you're so pretty, you're so pretty. Bro, genuinely, my biggest advice to all my female audience out there, your weight, if you care about the guy's opinions, I'm gonna put it out there. If you care about, this is a guy's opinions in general, guys in general. If you are even slightly heavy, bro, like genuinely, you are so much less attractive to guys. Like, so much less attractive. It's crazy. Like, I know I can tell a girl's like pretty. She's a 10 out of 10, but she's got a bit of weight on her. She's gone from a 10 out of 10. I see the potential, yeah, but I'm like, nah, bro. Like, she went to a 6. If you're a 10 out of 10, you go to a 6, and that's not even heavy. That's like a bit of weight. I ain't even playing, bro. Like, that's deep. I'm giving y'all, I'm a straightforward guy, bro. I get in real life as well. I'm like, yo, I'm straightforward. I say it as it is, bro. You can't be fat in 2025, gang. Like, genuinely, you cooked, bro.
to point towards body positivity. But as a guy, you remain the ass crack of the joke. It's one thing if it's just a joke between friends, but sometimes you're literally just always the joke and it's mad annoying. But if it was my friend that was like constantly getting joked about, yeah, I would feel bad for bro. Because I wouldn't want to hear shit like, oh, I ate all the snacks or I caused an earthquake every day either. Like Queso, for example, he plays into the joke, but I'm sure he gets tired of it at some point, especially when there's like thousands of chat messages. And there's also some people that just go way too far and just say shit that's just uncalled for. Okay, but next we gotta talk about your boss having bias. Now, of course, in some work scenarios, your boss picks favorites, or they just pick people to screw over for whatever reason. Like, for example, you take a little extra time on your break for the day because you were working hard, or you were slaving away in that.
I kinda get that, bro. And by the way, this is the most white collar shit fucking job I've ever seen, bro. The fuck is this white collar ass job, bro? Show me you in the trenches, bro, with your boss going, "Wah, wah, wah." Fuck is this? Like, if you in this position, you got nothing to complain about. I can't lie.
Damn office. And then your boss is on your head for going 1 minute over your break. Oh, the favorite though. Oh, he could go 10 minutes over his break and no one gives a
But the boss is like, if your manager is like chill, bro, like that's actually such a fucking boost, bro. Like, it's such a fucking boost. It makes work so much more enjoyable, bro. Like, you could genuinely, that's makes or breaks it. Like, the people in charge of like making sure everything's going well, how they are. Obviously your co-workers and the people in charge, if they're like pricks, if they're dickheads, bro. Because there's some things that genuinely just don't matter. There's some rules that, oh, he broke the rule, but we can let it slide because he's doing this, because he's working hard. I'm not saying don't do the work, but it's like, don't criticize someone just to make their life harder, bro. Because some people genuinely do, bro. Some people genuinely are like that. Teachers are like that, bro. Some teachers are like that. Like, fuck, I'm talking to my friend. We've both done the work. Like, chill, bro. Like, why are you trying to make my life hard? Like, that makes or breaks, honestly, the whole experience, bro.
Act like in that 1 minute they were about to lock in this crazy deal that was gonna make the company millions of dollars. When I was new at my supermarket job, people did not like me, alright? They were finding any reason to get on my head. And I mean, I sucked ass at my job, so you know what? It was kind of deserved. But sometimes they just yelled at me for no reason. Like, one time I wanted to call in sick, and it's not like it was a reoccurring thing. Like, I constantly was calling in sick. I felt like I ate a burrito out of the cafeteria, like I was just not feeling it. I didn't want to throw up on the register or anything. It would have just made things worse. But what she said to me was, oh, so you can go into school, but you can't come to work? At this point, I couldn't drive. My parents weren't home, so I just had to thug that shit out at school. And I tried explaining that to her, but she just wasn't getting it. After I explained it to her, she had this snarky attitude. She was like, okay, got it. All right, bye. I think this lady was like a manager, I'm pretty sure. It's not like I called out sick like 20 times either. Like, could I please just stay home, bro? I feel like death. I'm about to throw up. But what's crazy is that these managers would be doing the same shit. They would take a lot of days off and they would take long.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I kind of get that, bro. I kind of get that. Yeah, there is definitely a double standard. But like, bro, Yeah, I don't know, man. But you also getting along with people is a two-sided thing. Like I'm trying to be as fair as possible. I'm a neutral guy, bro. Getting along with people is a two-sided thing. Some people are harder to get with because you don't match personalities as well. But you're just as much to blame for that as they are, bro. Like get along with people. Get along with people. Get on people's good side. Be friends with people. Befriend people. Don't just see them as like, oh, this is work. I'm just gonna tolerate you. Don't just tolerate people. Get to know them, man. Be friends with them. Like genuinely, this is good advice, bro. Don't just hate on people. Oh, they don't like me, bro. Yeah, well, they don't like you, but you don't like them either, bro. Get what I'm saying? Like it's a two-sided thing, and you gotta be the bigger man, bro, or the bigger woman, because we don't differentiate. As a matter of fact, every guy who's watching this video can go fuck. No, I'm joking, man. I just want bare girls watching me, bro.
Breaks. But next we got to talk about body count. All right, now of course this one favors guys, you know, like if guys have like an extremely high body count, they're seen as a beast, everybody sees them as a legend in the streets and the sheets. But yeah, for going around as a guy doing that, you will be praised. But as a girl, people would call you a hoe and all this other shit. Your friends would cook you. Say a guy and a girl both had over 300 bodies. They're both hoes. I don't care. Like the guy is not a legend. He has like 50.
Bro, if you a guy and you pulling 300 baddies, you successful. You know what I'm saying, bro? You successful. You doing Elon Musk type of success, bro. Like you successful as fuck. But if you out here and you fuck like what 100 like mid chicks, like, and depends where you live, how'd you pull them? You get what I'm saying? Pulling 100 chicks that look bad in Miami, bro. Like, you're just risking STDs at this point. It's not even impressive, bro. Like you get what I'm saying? But quantity over quality, bro. Like quantity over quality. You get what I'm saying?
The STDs he's not telling you about. And it's the same dudes that be sleeping around that are like, oh, I want her to have 0 bodies, 0 history with other guys, been in 0 relationship. That's not gonna happen nowadays, bro. We're not in the 1950s anymore. If you're around the age where you want to settle down with somebody seriously, they've definitely been in relationships with other guys before. But next we got money, paper, cheese, whatever the hell you want to call it. If you're a guy, you gotta stack that cheese. Again, this is probably just an online thing, but I've seen videos of people saying like, oh, if you don't make 50K a month, you're broke and no girl's gonna want to date you. But that's not true at all, bro.
It is an online thing, bro. And girls don't genuinely care about your wallet. What girls do care about is stable living situation. You got a car. And you got an apartment, bro. It doesn't really matter, like, you got a place to live. Like, it doesn't really matter the rest, bro. And you're not stingy when you're with her. And that's like minimum wage, bro. Like, that's literally minimum wage. As long as you got your life together, bro. And you're working towards something, genuinely. Like, you know what it is, bro? If you don't focus on getting women, focus on improving yourself. Because when you improve yourself, women want a successful man. A healthy man, just successful in all areas of life. You gotta understand that. Like, relationships are investments. You're investing to that other person, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, genuinely work on yourself, or actually a way to like make it easier. And I'm gonna give y'all this secret tip, bro. Iman Ghazi over here, bro. I'm chatting like Luke Belmont, bro. The red label Jenny Walker. Red label Jenny. Nah, but genuinely, bro, dead ass. Not do everything for the huzz, but work to impress the huzz. You know why? Because girls are attracted to success. So if you want to do what girls are attracted to, then you will do what makes success. You get what I'm saying? And you have that horny energy, bro. Like, I want to work out. Why? Because I want to be more successful? No. It's because the huzz want me to be successful. You get what I'm saying, bro? Am I sounding like the biggest simp right now? But it's like, it's not even like because you want the goal. It's because like, yo, it's what success is attractive to women should just be attractive to women. You get what I'm saying, bro? I'm actually cooking, bro. Genuinely think like that.
Do is be able to provide for your family. That's really it. You don't have to have yachts, mansions, supercars, any of that shit. It doesn't matter. It's nice, but it's just material goods at the end.
Like clavicular, bro. You can say whatever you want to say about him. Rich, famous, successful, good looking, healthy. Healthy is a bit. Definitely not healthy, actually. I take that back. But everything else is there, and he dresses right. He takes care of himself. He grooms right. He's attractive. He's marging, bro. He doesn't want women necessarily, but he wants to be attractive. Being attractive is being successful in all areas of life. Note that down. Write that down.
That shouldn't matter when it comes to your physical connection with another human being. And if somebody really cares about you and money's tight, they will be there for you in that situation. Instead of saying some bullshit like, ugh, ew, you're broke now. Goodbye. And it's always the people that sit on their ass and do nothing that always say shit like that, which is crazy. Like, how are you gonna tell me I gotta make $300K a year when you don't even have a job? That is crazy. But sorry, half this video sounded like a an ASMR video. I'm recording this shit at 2 a.m. But as you can tell from this video, social media has caused a lot of...
Man, W video. Seriously, great video. But at the same time, just a closing note, boys. You shouldn't expect someone to stay with you if you're not, like, taking care of yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, so the other person has standards as well. Like, you can't be just somebody and expect them to stay with you while you're not walking towards anything and you're treating your body like shit. And, like, you gotta realize that that's another person as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, boys, subscribe, man. I post videos like this every day. This shit low-key educational, man. I'm gonna link his channel in the description. And subscribe, bro. And comment down what I should call you guys, bro. If you watch to the end of the video, just comment down what I should call you guys, bro. I'll like every comment, bro. Alright, see ya, boys.